People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. My soaps look at purplebutterfly-soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. And I decided I have enough soaps to make a planet soap after all. So I'm fin to prep that, but before I do that, a friend of mine, we were having a conversation about glitter, and I generally use a biodegradable glitter called Into the Mystic, and this gives a holographic effect. That's going in the Planet Soap too. But I developed my own biodegradable, as in it doesn't take weeks to break down. It takes one bout of hot water. It's made out of unflavored gelatin. I used it on the last soap, the Unvalentine's Day soap. That's what the gold on top is. I'm finna make some more of that glitter now and show you how I did it. This is Twilight Blue by Bad Micas. Didn't realize I had a sample of it. So it's going to become the next glitter. First I'm going to pour half of it into my, hold on. It's a certain way you have to open these so that way it doesn't just, all in your face and such. But I'm going to pour half of it in my jar because I don't need that much of it to make glitter. Yeah, that should be enough. And if it's not enough, I have a whole jar here. So what you do is you take your unflavored gelatin packet, and Jello glitter is not a new thing. The way I do it is gelatin glitter, people have been mixing up the gelatin in a thick consistency, dissolve it in the hot water, don't use cold water, spread it real thin, add color to it, then flake it and put it in a blender or a coffee grinder. And first of all, that doesn't make sense to me. You could accidentally ingest those particles in your nose and your mouth, and that can be dangerous because when it's small enough to be particulate, and you're inhaling it as a dust, issues. This is already in granular form. This is a mica packet. I'm just going to pour one into the other. Then I'm going to close it up. And as you can tell, mica is shiny. And then I'm just going to shake it up. Several times. In every direction. So that way it's completely coated. And now I have what looks like a shiny blue glitter. But it's gelatin. All of the particles are the same size, they're round, and it will work as glitter because you're sprinkling it in the similar fashion, and those grains are a certain size. Let me take some of the air out of here so I can show you. So you can see how that's going to look. So basically it has the texture of sand, but they separate when you sprinkle and a color. So I'm going to write on here glitter, so that way I don't get it confused with color, since it is a coloring packet. Now the next thing I'm going to do, and the original gelatin glitter I made was with the King Tut mica. I'm going to sprinkle some of this. I'm going to be blue because the mica's still in my hand. All through here. That way all the planets have a little golden shimmer to it, which will give a atmospheric look to the finished planets. At least that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that should be enough. And I'm thinking of putting the biodegradable glitter in the black and in the purple, and let the blue stand alone. Ooh, there's a leak somewhere. I'm getting glitter on my hands. Okay. But all the planets are now golden. I did that for two reasons. One, so that way when I put the planets in the soap, I won't know which particular soap is in the planet. So that gives me a random effect, because I know me. I'll be like, oh, here's a yellow one. Oh, here's this one. Oh, here's that one. And because of the way I choose colors, and I'll gravitate towards anything that looks purple or yellow or pink, then it'll look uneven. So with it being sufficiently random, I won't know which soap is in which position in the finished soap until it's cut. I'll be right back. And then let's see, this is not big enough. I was gonna put the soaps in a new container, but that's a gallon size and this isn't. I don't have another gallon size. Well, we'll just put it over here so that way it doesn't get all over me, and I'm going to continue to shake it up. And then any leftover King Tut mica can go back into the jar. So my colors for the galaxy is going to be Twilight Blue, Pal Pal Purple, which apparently I need more of because that's almost gone. Activated Charcoal, of course, because the galaxy is mostly black, and these deep colors, maybe a little bit of this. The Into the Mystic, and the planets, which I am going to put into little containers like this. Hold on, let me get some gloves so that way I don't compromise myself. Fortunately, mica washes clean off, so I don't have to worry about being stuck with colors all over my skin or on my clothes. And that's also the reason why mica is used in soap. It's an all-natural mineral with bright colors that washes away in soap. You wouldn't want to make a soap that the color doesn't wash away, because then they'll just stain you. So you wash up with a blue soap and your skin is tinted blue. What's the fun in that? Okay, now. Oh, well, one of them escaped. That's how the planets look now. Let me dust that off. And since some of the color went to pop through, I'll just go ahead and redust it. Pretty. And some of these planets are square. I have a few oval ones, most of them are round, some of them are oblong, because of the way I, formed it. This was from a leftover, that's Perfect Man, but that's from a leftover in the overflow mode. So, yeah. But in the soap, I'm not going to know which is what until I cut it. Hey, they all fit in that bag. Because I'm thinking the way I'm going to have to do this is not just pour the soap, then pour this in, because they're going to have to need to be spaced. So it's going to be basically in 3 layers. A base layer, plop some planets, another layer, plop some planets, a final layer, plop some planets, and then put some on top as an accent. That's what I'm thinking. But in application, we will find out if that's the case. And there's a couple of pieces that are odd. And then I have some leftover soap pieces. So those can be stars. Let's see. And there's a couple of leftover pieces at the bottom of this. That can go in here. There. And apparently that was just enough mica to dust it, because there's not enough to do anything else with it. There's no leftover. Yeah. So when I make the planet soap, I can put that away now. That's the plan of action. So now all my planets are in here. I've already checked. They will fit this mode, number 12. I've been using number 12 a lot lately. And do I need white in there? I don't think so. So there'll be no white. There'll be black. Into the Mystic, which is a holographic glitter, which gives basically a rainbow effect. So that can emulate stars. Purple, Twilight, and the King Tut Gold went all over the planet, so it will go in the box because I'm not going to need it for the soap. Basically, I'm thinking it's going to give a glow around each planet, so that way even if one of the planets is a dark color, it'll still have a very distinctive border around each one, but not be so obtrusive that it distracts from the finished look. That I know what I have up here. Now the job is to get it into a soap, if that makes sense. It probably didn't, but that's my thought process. And it's like the ocean wave soap. I had an ideal in my head how I wanted it to go, and I had to change that idea in the middle of making it because the soap was basically accelerating to the point where it's about to seize, but it still came out okay. So sometimes I have a plan and sometimes I wing it, and in this case I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit of both. So we're going to see how that works out. In the meantime, that's part one. I got the colors chosen. I got the planets dusted. I now need to choose a scent, and basically I have 40 different scents, so I'm going to figure out which scent says galaxy to me. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye now. People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. And today I'm going to attempt to make the universe, or otherwise known as a galaxy soap. I coated my planets with King Tut Goat Mica for two reasons. One, it will keep me from knowing which planet I'm putting in the soap by looking at it. And two, once it's in the soap with the black background, well, actually black, purple, and blue background to give it a galaxy effect, I won't know which soap is being used because most of them are the exact same size. See what I mean? And that will allow me to have a random effect because I tend to gravitate towards certain colors, so I would find myself trying to finagle instead of just put the planets in the universe, you know. So in the meantime, I prepped the soaps. I made some Jello glitter. I have some biodegradable glitter. I have more King Tut glitter. All of that's going to go on the top. Some of the glitter is in the different colors for the biodegradable. And I couldn't figure out what color I wanted to use. So I asked somebody, hey, what color is the universe? And they went, heck, I don't know, gunpowder? And I went, ew, no. And I don't have a scent even remotely close to gunpowder. So I put it on the banner where my soaps are listed on the Biggins channel and on Collins channel and on every channel I hit that day. And somebody suggested, why don't you try Google? I typed into Google, what does the universe smell like? And it said burnt almond cookie and burning metal. And then I went, oh, interesting answer. And then I typed in, what does the galaxy smell like? I was assuming it was going to give me the same answer, but you know, galaxy and universe sometimes are interchangeable in people's brains and sometimes they're different things. So I figure I'll type in a Google search for either one. The galaxy smells like raspberries and rum. Huh? And the universe smells like burnt almond cookie. Well, I have almond scent without a burning smell of any type. So the soap is going to smell like almonds. I have twilight blue. As you can tell, that's a really deep blue. I used the almond fragrance oil to mix up the colors. We have Pow Pow Purple. And then we have activated charcoal, which will give me a matte black. The micas will give a shimmer. The activated charcoal will give a matte put together, and you get an ethereal effect. And then, of course, here are my planets. And here's some leftover pieces of soap that I chopped up into itty bitty pieces. Those can serve as stars. So, yeah, I'm going to put a layer of black, or a layer of the soap, throw in some planets, put another layer, throw in some planets, a finishing layer, throw some planets on top. I figure that way when I cut it, it'll look like the galaxy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I have over 20. So that should be enough to accomplish the goal. Probably have some left over. I'm going to get out a overflow mode, so that way if I have any soap left over, since this is going to take up approximately this much of the soap volume, I'm probably going to need an overflow mode. So we're going to put this in play. Yeah. So join me while we travel into the galaxy. We're going to use the Canco 25 mixture. I've already mixed the lye water. It's at 80 degrees at the moment, which is the perfect soaping temperature. And then we'll get it going. Let that drain. I'm going to need a spatula. Let's get out the big one. I'm thinking this would be an in the pot swirl with those two colors, so that way it can randomly go where it wants to go. You know, kind of like Star Trek. To go where no man has ever gone before. Yes, I'm a Trekkie. I'm a nerdy Trekkie. I'm a Trekkie from the William Shatner generation, the Deep Space Nine generation, and the next generation. Yes, I am. And I'm thinking a thick trace will do it. Actually, let's leave this over here just in case. Look for that. So, I forgot the strainer. I got so excited about how I was going to do it. I did all the preps and everything that I'm forgetting little important details. like my shield as well. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Now, let's see how well I can do this. I want to be able to see everything. Okay, accent color, main color. The mold is over there. The accent colors in the main batch to trace. And almond is a scent I use all the time. No acceleration, no separation, no little naughty things, fragrance oils like that. Currently in the soap batter, there is no fragrance oil. I put all the fragrance oil in the colors. Trace or emulsification is a true trace or emulsification. Right now I'm going for just emulsification. This is coconut and canola oil, and that's it. That'll allow me a liquid trace that doesn't accelerate, and it doesn't give me extra working time. And since I'm going for a thicker trace, I figured that would be ideal, so that's why I chose this particular blend. I started to do a lard base, but I figure we'll keep it mostly vegan. But some of the planets are from a lard-based soap, so if someone is saying, I want vegan, I can't guarantee that there's no animal products in it, so they might not want this. That's adding emulsification. Actually, it's a very light trace. Kind of got carried away with the blending. Happens. Here. And the rest in here. Glad I didn't put the spatula up. I remembered. glad I remember my full face shield. Put some of that splashed. Didn't splash on my shield, but just in case, it's nice to know the shield is in play. There we go. I need to keep the spatula. Yeah, that makes cleanup real easy. Okay, now let's get this going. Oh, I do have glitter in the batter, in case I didn't mention it. So I have glitter in the batter for the mica, not for the actual. That's not dark enough. Let's get some more activated charcoal. Put it up though. Oh no. We want the galaxy to be dark, not charcoal gray. There we go. I might have to put a warning that this soap might stain light colored washcloths, but did I splash myself? There's moisture there. I think that's probably from the rinse water when I washed the dishes. Added water for washing the dishes. So I'm not going to worry about it. That was nice. Let that drip in there while we pour a little blue, a little green, get thickened up. It's all good. I was going to go for a big trace anyway. Guess I stirred it too much. What is all good? Same thing happened over here. Almond has never thickened up on me before, but I usually do a light trace or just pass emulsion. So yeah, I think that's my fault. So it's not going to do what I was expecting it to do. But let's break up some of those colors so that way it'll still have a swirl effect. See some of the blue peeking in. Now let's just grab a couple of planets, drop them randomly in. And then some more soap on top. There's the purple. One might fit right there in that little spot. And quickly running out of real estate here. But I think I mentioned the fact that the planets are taking up volume 2. So yeah. That actually made a plop sound like. Okay. There's some blue and some purple popping into the scene. So yeah. Uh-oh. About half of that on my table. Fortunately, I have a bag there, so it doesn't ruin the tape. I believe in always protecting the surfaces, yeah. bigger mold, but it's all good. This, I'm sweating. Slam this. I can feel that eating through the gloves. Let me go switch out the gloves. If I can get a grip on it. Okay. Whew. I almost need the air conditioner when I am sweating, and I mean actual sweat. When I say I'm sweating, I was not kidding. Whew. That's got my back tight. My thumb is burning. I think I got a little lye on it, but I'll neutralize as soon as I'm done. And then we'll put the glitter on and the extra planks. Oh, I forgot the stars. There we go. So, push those in. Oh, I know what I do. I use a skewer for that. It's thickening up a lot on it. That is all good. Like it'd be an asteroid belt or something like that. Actually, I should have expected that. Okay. Well, the gold is turning the spatula all kinds of fun colors. Surprised I didn't need an overflow mode. Well, I do actually. So let's go ahead and straight this way. Don't need to. That could be another planet. For the next time I do this. This is too thick to do anything with, and the particular soap that I've got going on right now. So, yeah. just getting out. I took it easy today, so I don't know why my body's doing the default "we ain't cooperating with you" thing, which is basically throw back from the strokes. But life happens, you know. Okay. Put that in the sink. That's what you call overworking an ideal. And sometimes you can overwork an ideal to the point where you ruin the original ideal. Ask any artist, they know exactly what that means. Gotta take the shield off. It's really sweating right into my glasses, which are about to fall off my face. And then we'll put a planet here, and a planet here, a planet here. One here. There's a little one. Oh yeah, the glitter. Let's put in the Twilight Blue glitter I just made. That's gonna be a jar to clean up. I don't need the goat glitter, but I do need the Into the Mystic, which is the holographic glitter, because they'll look like stars. Did I put it in easy reach? No, I did not. So, let's go digging. No, let's not drop all of it on my head. Which I almost did. And then some Into the Mystic. Ooh, that's pretty. It's gonna be pretty annoying to clean that up though. Oh. Yeah, I couldn't put that smoothly into the mode anymore, so it's going to go directly into the overflow mode and become another planet violator. Yeah. Okay, now let's give this a few good slams. I'm thinking we're going to slam this on the floor. That way I don't have to worry about anything being disturbed over there. And yes, I need to change gloves again. Someone actually asked me how often do I change gloves, and I said on average 3, and now you see why. Soap is slippery, y'all, and if you need to have a nice grip on the mold to slam it, and it's slippery, You'll splash that stuff right in your face, and trust me, from experience, that is no fun at all. And then you have to worry about did you neutralize enough and all of that, when you can just change out gloves. I'm not real worried about gloves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gloves right there. Boxes rather. I got a box over there that I'm currently using, and I got a box in my room. Yeah. Although the one in my room, I kind of use that for moisturizing my hands. Put lotion on your hands, put gloves on, then go to bed. Yeah. So, actually, we'll use a table. Oh yeah, table's got a metal frame. I was wondering what that sound was. Okay. And still got some on my hands. We'll just scoop that into the overflow. And let's see where I can put another planet. One can fit right there. One could fit in here in this corner. That's all I have left. I'm going to try to get them in here somewhere. That'll work. And Chunky Monkey fit it right there. And these we can save for another day. And that slid the glitter in a weird way. So we will fix that with a little twilight. Better wash off, or literally brush off the first time I go to cut it. Glitter only sticks to the surface, so once the soap is dry, you give it a brush and the glitter is only sticking to the surface of the soap. The rest of it goes away. So then it gives you a nice, fun, ethereal effect. Let's show you what I got. How'd I do? Whew. Of course, we'll really know how well the galaxy fares when I cut it. But yeah, I think that looks good. Whew. I'm sweating buckets. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located at PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. Look at that. Yeah. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye now. There's my planet soap. There's the overflow, very, very little. That'll make another planet. It'll be my first planet of the new year. All of the planets in here came from 2023. Every soap I made that had an overflow. So it's not every soap I made, it's just all the soaps that had an overflow. So yeah. And that's what's left over of the planets. Actually, let's take Could be a little gold to the glitter. Yeah. But yeah, the glitter is holographic Into the Mystic biodegradable glitter by Matte Micas. The Twilight blue gelatin glitter that I made. There is no gold glitter in here, but there's Kentuck gold encasing each planet. So that could be the sun reflecting off of it from a distance, but it'll give it a fun look when it's cut into. But yeah, that is my planet soap. Let's see if I could get the holographic glitter to show up with the flashlight. Holographic glitter gives literally a rainbow effect. I am rather impressed with myself on this one. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. Yes, I'm sweating. My soaps located at PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye now. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. Except for all of the stuff I gotta clean up. And I took the liberty of putting dishwater and everything, so that way everything's already soaking. So yeah, this has been People.